What's up, guys? Welcome to another first to 20 video. And today, guys, I'm sure you're going to be seeing this all over your feeds today, but I'm here to talk about the very big news, the elephant in the room, the first ever banning of a Disney Lorcana card. Did we ever think we would get to this? I'm not sure, but here we are. And we are banning not one, but two different cards today. One of them kind of unexpected to a lot of people. So I wanted to get into it and just talk about it a little bit and just give my 2 cents on the whole situation. Obviously, we did have an errata on Bucky a while back, and at that time we were unsure if Ravensburger was ever going to do a banning or if we were just going to do erratas moving forward. But this is really setting the precedent for what we can expect in the future from Ravensburger. And honestly, I think this is a great move by them. If you've been on social media or been following any huge events over the last month or so, you know that Sapphire has been an incredibly big problem. And not only is it strong, but just really unfun to play against, right? It's just the same play patterns every single time. And honestly, it just made for a really unfun experience. And I feel like that's what really pushed Ravensburger to make this decision. I feel like it's not so much the power level, but when the game starts to not be fun for the people to play it, that's the time to make a decision here. So obviously we have Hiram Flaversham, and yeah, this guy has been tormenting the meta for quite some time, and just providing so much draw and so much gas for these Sapphire decks, and his synergy with the items. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, we should have hit the Popsicle. Why didn't we hit the Popsicle? And I definitely think Popsicle is still a card that's very strong. However, we have other cards such as Nick Wild that make reference to Popsicle, and I feel like if we get rid of Popsicle, we also kind of make this card do nothing, and it creates a lot more issues. It's almost like a domino effect. And by getting rid of Fortisphere, which is our second card here, I think this actually does the trick, because yes, it's very similar to Popsicle, and although Steel you may not feel like it's very strong, this gives Blue Steel only 4 Popsicles instead of 8 Popsicles, so it really limits the amount of cantrips and 1-cost items that they can just slam into play. And also it just doubles up as a pseudo Popsicle ban, right? So Popsicle is still going to be a great card, but overall, just not going to be as crazy now that we have no more Flaversham. I know there's a lot of emotions online right now. Some people saying we should have banned it. Some people saying we shouldn't have banned it. And I feel like, unfortunately, we're never going to be in a total agreement. But in my opinion, this is a huge move for the game. I think this is going to really open up the format and really make the game a healthier place. And, open up the decks. Now, Red Purple may come back now. Amber Steel definitely going to be on the rise. Discard is going to be on the rise. So, personally, really happy to see this. And I hope Ravensburger continues to provide us open information. I'm really happy that they made this announcement. I know they've been radio silent for quite some time. But by giving us this, gives me a little bit of hope that maybe we will continue to get some answers from them in the future. So I do appreciate Ravensburger for keeping their ear to the ground and hearing what the people were saying. It's been a conversation that everybody's been having lately, and I love to see them, taking effect here. So what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Let me know down in the comments below. And what decks are you going to be working on now that the toy maker and one of his toys are out of the meta? Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Be kind out there. Peace.